Megan Thee Stallion versus Nicki Minaj.
I do feel like a queen.
A beef erupts between the rappers after Meg dropped a new diss track called Hiss.
Bitches is wig on a Bible.
Hi, Barbs. Who's ready?
The feud is fresh, so let's slither on in.
Could you tell us what the name means, first of all?
Basically, you know, when a snake feel like you've been playing and like doing a whole bunch of swaying, it's basically telling you to back off. I see you, get up off me now.
These hoes don't be mad at Megan, these hoes mad at Megan's Law.
The phrase Megan's Law in Hiss, fans seem to think it's a shot at Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty. Because, you know, Megan's Law is a federal statute which says law enforcement is required to share info about registered sex offenders. And Kenneth, he is one.
Bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. That's what I'm saying.
Adding to that theory, Kenneth was punished last year after failing to register his sex offender status.
I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all want me to start.
Meanwhile, Nicki's got new music too, hopping on Instagram Live to tease lyrics for a song called Bigfoot.
Hi, Barbs. Who's ready?
And as fans tune in, she repeatedly comes back to this verse. The dots to connect here are simple. 1, Megan's nearly 6 feet tall, and 2, it's seemingly a reference to Megan's foot injury after she was shot by Tory Lanez, who's now sitting behind bars.
I'm a Teflon Don in the courtroom.
I think I've just gone through so much. I'm just so comfortable with myself. I'm like, okay, at this point, girl, what's the worst thing that can happen?
What else? Nicki mentions a 3-time Grammy winner. And that checks out for Meg, seen here cradling her trophy trio in 2021.
3 Grammys, and you have to learn how to rap on the beat.
As for Megan, she doesn't appear bothered on her Instagram story, sharing this LOL pic in the aftermath.
I don't cook, I don't clean,
But was all this shade years in the making?
Cardi, you is the girl.
Before Cardi B was collabing with Meg multiple times, she sang alongside Nicki in Motorsport, but the two eventually had a falling out. So now the question is whether Meg got caught up in a new pal's old beef.
He can't move on, can't let it go.
I feel like we hype each other up so well, and she's so kind. And that's why I really like her, because she's real. Whatever comes to her mind first, that's what she's saying, that's how she feels, so I never walk away like, did she mean that? No, because if she thought it, she said it, and she meant it.
And while fans pour over the Easter eggs,
So it's multiple people.
Yeah, whoever feel it, feel it.
falling into the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God offering this advice.
Just don't get on Instagram Live, Megan. Let the record speak for itself.
The Stallion dissing Nicki Minaj in her new song. Here's a verse from Hiss, a snake-themed single released January 26.
These hoes don't be mad at Megan, these hoes mad at Megan's Law.
Megan's Law is the U.S. federal law that requires authorities to make information about registered sex offenders available to the public. Fans think the rapper's line is a dig at Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, who was convicted of first-degree attempted rape in 1995 and served over 4 years in prison. The 45-year-old, who married Nicki in 2019, was indicted by a grand jury in February 2020 for failing to register as a sex offender when he moved from New York to Los Angeles. That March, E! News confirmed he had registered in California. And while Kenneth initially pleaded not guilty, he ultimately entered a plea agreement in August 2021 and was sentenced to 3 years of probation and 1 year of home detention in July 2022. At the time, his lawyer, Michael Goldstein, declined to comment when contacted by E! News. Fast forward to present day, hopping on Instagram Live 15 minutes after the release of Hiss, Nicki shares this verse from her unreleased track. Fans think Nicki is referencing Megan's recent legal case against rapper Tory Lanez, found guilty in December 2022 of shooting Megan in the foot during an incident in July 2020. Tory was later sentenced to 10 years in prison, and since then he's remained firm on his innocence. After replaying the song a few more times, Nicki says this.
No, not 3 Grammys and can't find the beat.
Megan has won.
Yeah? Okay. Boobs is out, ooh, ass is out, ooh, hit it. Hey.
This ain't no TikTok thing, you understand? So it's not.